Welcome to the Side Saddle tutorial, developed by Susan Zerby and Mary Stevens. The purpose of the tutorial is to assist you in learning to use your side saddle. It's not a replacement for the manual, but a supplement. The tutorial consists of a lesson book with 30 exercises, a flash drive containing 70 patterns that can be used in the exercises, and a DVD of 22 videos. Susan Zerby has provided the patterns which you are welcome to use, but please do not share them with others. 20 of the videos on the DVD cover exercises in the lesson book. In addition, this video covers side saddle screens and another covers updating the software. So let's get started. The side saddle software is a Microsoft Windows-based system. It currently runs on Windows XP and Windows 7. This is the main screen. All system functions are accessed through this screen. When you open the software, the pattern image window is normally blank. I've opened a pattern so that the system functionality will display as we proceed through the video. The intersection of these two lines is called the origin. It's used to position the needle at the spot on your quilt where the pattern is to be sewn. The default location for the origin is the upper left corner of the pattern. The needle will jump from the origin to the beginning of the pattern before sewing begins. The software allows you to choose one of 9 different origin locations: top left, top center, top right, right center, bottom right, bottom center, bottom left, left center, and center. It's best to make sure that the origin is in the top left position before starting each exercise. If another location is needed, you will be instructed which to select. The origin remains in the last selected location until you choose another or close the software. This is called the menu bar. It contains many of the functions you will use to control your side saddle. When you click File, a drop-down menu is displayed. Selecting Open allows you to choose the pattern that you want to sew. Recover Last File does exactly what the name implies. If a problem occurs that requires you to close the software, you can reopen the last file sewn. And all of your modifications are retained, such as sizing, clipping, fitting to a space, etc. Save allows you to save the displayed pattern to a file. Export for Edit creates a pattern file, which can then be modified in design editing software. The side saddle software can be put on as many computers as you want. If you are working on a computer that has a printer connected to it, you can print the pattern that is displayed on the main screen. However, you must not connect a printer to your side saddle computer. If you select Use Log File, a file is created that is used to assist technical support in diagnosing system or sewing errors. Selecting it toggles this option on or off. Exit closes the side saddle software. It's the same as clicking the red X in the upper right corner of the screen. The options on the Edit menu are used to make modifications to system controls. Selected system parameters can be maintained in the Preferences screen. You should only make changes if instructed to do so by technical support. See Appendix A in the Side Saddle Manual for more information. If you prefer to sew small stitches to lock the stitching at the beginning and end of your pattern, you will select Tiny Stitches in the Tie-Off Settings screen. There is a detailed explanation in Chapter 4 of the manual. The Pattern Density screen allows you to select the appropriate density settings for your pattern. See Chapter 4 in the manual for more information. The Colors screen allows you to choose the colors of the background, stitching path, tracing path, and grid. The messages displayed at the bottom of the main screen can be saved to a file. As you execute different functions, messages are displayed that tell you what is happening and can be helpful for troubleshooting. Clear Messages removes these messages from the screen. Show Grid toggles a 1-inch grid on or off. There must be a pattern displayed for the grid to show. The point-to-point screen is used to set 2 or more points for sewing straight lines or arcs. You will learn about the point-to-point function in exercises 14 through 20. Trim is used to remove points from the beginning or the end of your pattern. You will learn about the trim function in exercise 3. The Clip Path screen is used to create a no-sew area within the boundaries of the displayed pattern, or to clip the outside edge of a pattern. You will learn the Clip Path function in exercises 21 through 23. You will use the text screen to enter text that can be sewn in the selected size and TrueType font. Any TrueType font loaded on the computer can be used. Exercises 24 through 25 will teach you the text function. The Add Pattern screen allows you to load multiple patterns to create a continuous path, a unique motif, and nest multiple pattern rows. You will learn how to use the Add Pattern function in exercises 26 through 29. The Help menu has 2 options, Notes and About. The Notes screen allows you to enter text that you wish to maintain. One possible use is to record the relationship between the side saddle travel speed and the long arm stitching speed that achieves the desired stitch length. Selecting About displays the Quilting Solution contact information and the build number. The Set Stitch Path screen is where you modify your pattern to fit your quilt. In the Set Size section, you will enter the desired vertical and horizontal sizes of your pattern. If more than one pattern is required to fill the area on your quilt, enter the number of times the pattern is to be repeated vertically and or horizontally. If the patterns are to be connected, you must select Chain Pattern. If it's not selected, the patterns will have jumps in between them. If you select Maintain Proportion, changing either size will automatically change the other by the same percentage. Vertical and horizontal clipping lets you remove the selected number of inches from the chosen side, top, bottom, left, and or right. In the Fit to Space section, you will modify your pattern to fit into a specific area on your quilt. This could be a border, block, sashing, or any other four-sided shape. You will learn about the Fit to Space function in exercises 9 and 12. You will reverse, path, flip, mirror, rotate, and set the pattern origin in the Flip Rotate Origin screen. Reset Path removes all of the modifications you have made to the pattern. Undo Path removes modifications you have made to the pattern one at a time. Start Origin indicates the long arm needle is placed at the chosen origin. The needle will jump to the pattern start point before sewing. Start Here indicates that the long arm needle is placed at the pattern start point. Sewing will begin from that location. Run starts the sewing process. Enter is the shortcut key for Run. Stop does just what it says. It stops the sewing sequence. Pressing the space bar while sewing is the same as selecting Stop. In this section of the screen, you will set the travel and jog speeds and determine if the jog keys can be used. The travel speed is how fast your side saddle moves along the stitching path. The jog button will be bright green when active. Jog must be active for the jog keys to work. Jog speed is how fast the side saddle moves when one of the jog keys is pressed. The side saddle can be moved in only one direction at a time. System messages are displayed in this window. Be sure to read them carefully. We recommend that you do the exercises in the lesson book in order, 1 through 30. They start out with the basics before presenting the more complex functions. If you are a visual learner, there are videos for most of the exercises. Watch the video first and then do the exercise in the lesson book. We hope you find this tutorial helpful in learning to use your side saddle. With this system, it's easy to produce beautiful results, so relax and have some fun.